Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this how to play video I'm going to show you N'Zoth Warrior post-nerfs Kobolds and Catacombs edition. And if you've been following this channel for some time, you may see something peculiar about this deck. This is not a new deck. No, actually, this is the exact same list that I brewed in December for Kobolds and Catacombs initially. And I can say that it still works just fine. In fact, after the nerfs it works even better than before. It was built in the early days of Kobolds and Catacombs where Secret Mage was a thing. And what do you know, after the nerfs, Secret Mage is again a thing. And this deck is very good against Secret Mage. It's also great against Murloc Paladin, and it can hold its own against Priest and Warlock. So what does N'Zoth Paladin do? Obviously the key card of the deck is N'Zoth the Corruptor, which brings back all of your death rattle minions. And then there's the Dead Man's Hand, which allows you to shuffle stuff back into your deck. So the general strategy is to shuffle N'Zoth back into your deck so that you can play 2 N'Zoths during a game. And you have 4 death rattle minions in this deck. There are 2 copies of Dagon Hatchling and 2 copies of Bladed Beetle. And the first N'Zoth will bring all of those back, and the second N'Zoth will bring an assortment of 6 of them back into the game. And the Dagon Hatchlings, when they die, they have a death rattle to shuffle 6/9 Dagon Matriarchs into your deck, so you will also get a big bunch of 6/9 taunts. And that's basically how you win games. Except in an aggro meta. In an aggro meta, you just survive and they run out of threats and you have a bunch of armor and then they give up and you win. Which is also nice. The deck features a bunch of standard warrior synergy cards and removal packages. One synergy package that this deck has is around armor. So you have Shield Slam for hard removal, and then you have armor gain in the form of Dry-Whisker Armorer, Bladed Beetle, Shield Block, and 1 copy of Unidentified Shield. And this armor gain both enables you to use the Shield Slam effectively, and it also enables your Gem-Studded Golems to attack. Now why Gem-Studded Golem, you ask? Because Gem-Studded Golem happens to be really good against things like Murloc Paladin and Secret Mage, these aggressive decks that really have a hard time pushing through this huge taunt minion that you can slam on their way. Whereas in control matchups it's still a hefty body and it can help you apply some pressure on the other control deck. The other removal is focused on damage, on small amounts of damage and hard removal. So there's Execute, which kills damaged minions. And how do you deal that little bit of damage? Well, you have Slam, which can deal a little bit of damage, you have Ravaging Ghoul, which does a whirlwind effect, you have Blood Razor, which also does a whirlwind effect. And finally there's also King Mosh, which benefits from all this little chip damage here and there. King Mosh is in particular used in this deck with the second charge of the Blood Razor. So you want to have the Blood Razor equipped, you want to have hit it with 1 time, then when you hit it the second time, the whirlwind goes off, and you can play King Mosh on that turn for a full board clear. There are 4 tech slots in this deck. Currently one of them is taken by Spellbreaker, then there's Harrison Jones, Skulking Geist, and 1 Unidentified Shield in those tech slots. Now all the rest is core, but these 4 slots can be tweaked according to the meta you're facing. This particular build is card for card the exact same build that I was playing in December, and now that I played some of it in February, Harrison Jones was my worst performing card in this deck. You might think it's good against Secret Mage, and yeah, you can go that route, you can destroy Alunet to draw some cards, but with this deck you're often also able to just fatigue the Secret Mage when they have Alunet up, so it's not really mandatory in that sense. It's a decent enough tech card, but if you feel that you need something else, like say a second Spellbreaker, for example, if you face a lot of Cubelock, then you might consider switching out Harrison for the tech card of your choice. Overall, a very fun deck to play. You get to really play that heavily defensive warrior archetype against the aggro decks. And against other control decks you have quite a bit of sustain over there, because Dead Man's Hand can give you more resources and you can slam multiple N'Zoths, and that's pretty sweet stuff. And one more pointer about Dead Man's Hand: in some matchups you might want to use it also for other purposes than N'Zoth. Say you're facing a big priest, for example, then you want to Dead Man's Hand for additional removal, so that you can get multiple copies of Brawl. There's only 1 copy of Brawl in this deck, because Brawl can sometimes get clunky and fill your hand. But in some matchups you might want another, so you can use Dead Man's Hand to create that second copy of Brawl. as always, I've created a bunch of gameplay material for you. And remember, if you enjoy this content, then please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more. And now let's go take a look at some Nesot Warrior gameplay. And of course, Secret Mage beats Kingsbane Rogue really quickly. I suppose it also beats Miracle Rogue. So in that sense, in the current meta, with the weather that I'm facing right now, which is all Secret Mage, then no Rogue deck works. But I've seen other people say that they have had really good results with Miracle. But they are facing some different decks than I'm facing. So it all depends on what you're facing. That's what it always boils down to. I couldn't find the Blood Racer. I was trying to hard mulligan for that.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Yeah, and he has, like Manavern, Apprentice Opener. That's not promising now, is it? I probably have to put this 2/2 buddy on the board. I need to challenge his board a little bit. This gives me 4 armor, and he has to use some burn to kill it. Now he will use a spell to kill it, which is good for me. Oh, that's such a bad mistake. You don't want to do that. I guess it depends. Let's see whether this is a counter spell or explosive runes. It's runes, but it's okay. Then I have the Blood Razor coming. So that's probably another runes, because the previous one was runes too. Getting a bit low on health, but I might still be able to recover from this. Let's see. At least his hand is almost empty. And it's probably explosive runes. But I can always check with the coin if I want. We're checking with the coin. It was a counter spell. Okay, I'm slightly surprised. Then we killed that one, and I think I'm armoring up here, while we're playing a Blood Razor. We got the secret out, so if he top decks another Valet, that doesn't do anything. I was really expecting the runes though. Oh, Alunet is so good. Now I would have to have Harrison, but I don't, so I guess he wins. Tower Shield is potentially good, but it's unlikely to be enough. One more counter spell left. There are also many more free secret minions left. So he's going to play Kirin Mage into a secret now. And then I don't know if it's counter spell or if it's explosive runes.
An incredible discovery.
I just don't know.
The power is here. You need only to see.
Too much pressure. Well, we're checking that one out. I try to execute this one. We see if it's counter spell. It's counter spell. Well, upside is that is the last counter spell. I'm at 17. If I take 4, I go down to 13. He can't kill me from 13 yet, but he gets pretty close.
Hello.
I'm taking 4 and I'm squelching him. Yeah, double fireball is 12. Yeah, figured that he would be much more likely to save it. But does he have the crystal runners now? Just the glyph. But I get the tower shield here. Oh, Harrison. He already spent 1 fireball, but he has the glyph card. I would really want to get rid of the Dalunet. Or do I? Where's my win condition here that he fatigues? Because this is not looking very good. Next turn I play Scourge Lord Garrosh, so I get the Whirlwind effect. He plays the Crystal Runners, but if he positions them wrong... I probably just have to do this turn. I go to 28. He has 1 Frostbolt, 1 Fireball, 2 Violence Portals.
I'm late. I'm late.
So far so good. There's going to be another Crystal Runner, right? 2 more secrets, so there's Ice Block and something. Even if he Frostbolts my face now, that doesn't matter. Because Garrosh nullifies the fatigue. But then that will be all the health I have. He's already played 2 counter spells. Neither of these is from a glyph, so they can't be counter spell. Which means that I could also just brawl. Brawl isn't any better than going Garrosh. It's time to go Garrosh. That will wipe the board. I do have to hit there. Take 4. But it does kill everything on the board. But it takes a while for him to fatigue. Now everything has to go face from here.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Everything has to be going face. Now he can Frostbolt my face.
We have many secrets.
Power courses through.
I'm at 18. There's no counter spell. So I can brawl this board. He has Violence Portals left. I can brawl into Shield Slam. What minions does he have left? He has another Valet. Let's brawl into Shield Slam the answer. It probably is the answer. And Shield Slam the Survivor. And I'll play the Spellbreaker. Because why not? Actually, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I didn't account for the runes. Yeah, that was a mistake. Oh, it's really too bad I made a mistake. So he gets another turn to kill me. I took an additional 3 damage that I'm sorry, I'm playing so poorly tonight. Oh dear, that was a pretty good one.
The power is here. You need only to see.
Then he takes 6, and he's dead. In the very near future. What if that's a mana bind? So he's going to take 6, 7, 8. A lot. Can he deal 12 damage? There's 1 more card from Cobblestone, there's 1 more card from Glyph. I guess I'm shield blocking here. And that's it. And now he should die to fatigue. He can't deal 17. Made some mistakes in this game, but I guess it will be fine. There's no way for him to deal 17. Yeah. I need to find some AoE, I guess. The meta has slowed down a lot since the nerfs. What? I've just played against 4 Secret Mages. Or was it 5 Secret Mages? Doesn't seem slow to me. Everything I face is aggro. He could coin Rallying Blade. That would be a little awkward. That I don't mind. This is a preparation for coin Call to Arms, probably. I don't even have to slam it. I can hit the Divine Shield away from that one. And I can armor up and shield slam the Juggler. It's still slower than before. Yeah, some of the faster decks are gone. Yes. Oh, it is Murlocs. Secret Mage was losing a stacker for being too slow. That can sometimes happen. I need more cards. That's a card. I think I'm executing the Murloc. But I need more. I'm looking for Blood Racers. I was looking for Ravaging Ghouls, but I guess now they're quite insignificant. Now he probably takes the trade to protect the 2/2 Murloc. Fine, you don't have to protect your Murlocs. And they're not my Murlocs, they're yours. But there will be more Murlocs where those came from. So unless I can find some of that AoE, I'm still in trouble. Well, there's some of that AoE. What's the secret? Probably nothing nice. Noble sack. Makes sense. Jamming more taunts on the way. I will use Brawl later. Let him drop his Murloc buffs first. Then we'll Brawl. I lost to a neutral tempo rock while playing OTK, Layla and Jaina Mage. Yeah, that does feel rather weird. That's a lot of big Murlocs now, though. Well, many of them will have to die. Does this actually play around Brawl even? Oh, what's the shield? Ooh, 5 armor, 5 damage. I think I like that shield. So many options. Brawl is too early. It's either Hatchling and armor up, or it's the serrated shield. Hatchling's going to get traded by this Silver Hand Murloc here. So there's still 11 coming to face. I guess the serrated shield might be a bit safer. Let's kill the War Leader. Next turn is probably a Hatchling play. Unless he does this, in which case it's actually a Brawl play. Okay, so this is a brawl board, right? Ooh, Scourge Lord. Scourge Lord a little bit later. Let's just brawl these ones away first. Using with just one Murloc. It's the biggest Murloc. Next turn maybe Hatchling, maybe Garrosh. Okay, well, this obviously calls for Garrosh. Garrosh time, boys. That Leroy play. That Leroy is not going to do what you think it's going to do. One of these whelps will hit there. I will hit there. That Leroy play was rather hilarious. I really want those whirlwinds. Well, I don't have actual whirlwinds, but Ravaging Ghouls, Blood Racers, stuff like that. Is this the same Paladin, by the way? No, it's a different one. Both start with an S. Take up 3 cards. I assume Murloc Paladin. It's Murloc Paladin. This would be the time for Murlocs then. Well, it always is. He kept 3 cards, so I expect a Rock Pool Hunter this turn. And that was rather weak. He could coin Call to Arms next turn. I think I'll challenge this board with the Ravaging Gore. I have the Blood Razor for next turn. So he plays Call to Arms. There's Whirlwind effect from the Blood Razor. Whoa. Why would he do that? I don't know, but I like it. It's good to be able to kill War Leaders. War Leaders and Megasaurs are the scary stuff anyway. So now is the Call to Arms turn then. It's a pretty good Call to Arms, I would say.
The light dims.
Jugglers first as well. But of course it's not good enough now, is it? No, it's not. Yes, we're just going to double Whirlwind this board. Whee! Okay, Sword. Take care. Well, now we got rid of the Jugglers, but those Jugglers, they ended up throwing quite a few knives there. That was nasty stuff. Rock Pool Hunterino. I mean, I could simply slam and hit, or I can wait to see where this one goes. Slam and hit leaves me a little bit weak. Could be another War Leader, could be Gentle Megasaur. I just don't like the slam play. I'm going Hatchling. Let's see if I can hold on a little while longer with the weapon charge. But 3 turns seems kind of optimistic to get use of King Mosh. Steed? Really? That was a surprise. Acromatics feels so much fairer after Creeper nerf. Yes, they are. They are much fairer now. Well, I don't like him having Murlocs. So it's time to Shield Slam that fellow down. Because Murlocs can easily be buffed. I want him to have stuff that's more difficult to buff. I was surprised by the Steed in Murloc Paladin. He might run stuff like Tyrion then as well. Oh dear, oh dear. I would need one more turn. And one more turn for the King Mosh. +3 attack. That's annoying. Next turn is the King Mosh turn. Yeah, I think I'm going King Mosh next turn. So I'll probably slam the Tide Caller because it's kind of scary. The rest is just 11 damage. I don't think I mind that too much. So we just grab some armor here. And we slam the most dangerous Murloc. And next turn I can hit into the Stegodon and King Mosh the entire board. Unless he plays Tyrion, then I have to hit into Tyrion. And then King Mosh the entire board. But other than that, I don't really care what happens here. Now this is all fine. We just hit here now. And we mosh away everything. Boom. There go the Murlocs. But he still has 4 cards in hand, so he will try something new. He probably even plays the Secret now, so I can't Geist it away.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. I almost care, except that I don't. And this is Scourge Lord Garrosh, right? I have enough health. Then we check up with the Whirlwind. See if we can figure out the secret. Oh, the secret is Noble Sacrifice or Eye for an Eye. I think I need to hit face in case it's Eye for an Eye. Well, Noble Sacrifice really doesn't work against the Shadow more now, does it? that Noble Sacrifice, that guy just couldn't sacrifice himself well enough. Yeah, that just wasn't the sacrifice we wanted. This one is not going to turn out well for him either, now is it? That's hilarious. So I guess I Whirlwind. He's still hero. Aggro, subscribe to Twitch Prime. Thank you so much for the support. Glad to have you here back after, or now that the game is safe to play again, I guess. Do I want the Whirlwind? Yeah, I think I do. Let's Whirlwind. Let's kill some Murlocs. Let's hit some face. Let's play Golem and a Beetle. And that's kind of the story. I've been waiting a long time for that sub button. It's been here for 7 months, Aggro. The sub button has been here for 7 months already. Time flies. Yeah, you can kill yourself, but you're still dead. I think I do. So here we go. Yes, absolutely, here we go. This is not this is not going to be pretty. I apologize. But you have to remember that I have been facing a heavy aggro meta here. Actually, is there a consistent tech against Cube as a control warrior? No, there isn't. That's simply it. No, there isn't. Sorry to say, but there just isn't. I mean, you can play double silence, double weapon removal. That helps a little. But it really weakens the other matchups. If you really, really want to beat just Cube, then you do that. But not great. So currently my plan is to go in Geist to deny the Cube Dark Pact. Now I need a new plan. Here's my new plan to shield slam and execute. If I spend my coin, I can Dry Whisker armor up, kill this with only the shield slam, and not use the execute. Then I can't coin the Geist. I need to coin the Geist. So I use 2 pieces of art removal to get rid of the giant. This might come back to haunt me later. Well, that's inconvenient. Let's get rid of the Dark Pacts at least. So now he can't Cube and Dark Pact, but Double Giant is a pretty strong opener. Do I just have to brawl this? Is the question. I'm brawling next turn. I go for the golem this turn. Next turn I can play Dry Whisker in the brawl. But yeah, when he gets like, this is a dream opener. All the giants in the world unite. Well, now he doesn't have mortal coils to deal with the golem. Opponent has Hellfire and Defile. I will be forced to spend a brawl, which I would need later as well. You really don't want to hit that, right? I guess you do if you have a cube. Okay, but this buys me some time. Too bad I didn't find the silence yet. I need to kill off this giant here. He already spent one faceless, but he could make a copy of this cube too. Which is going to be really awkward for me. But it's not like I can help it right now. If he has another faceless or Taldaram here, then that's a big problem. Oh, why are you playing Stonehill Defender and cubes in the same deck? Oh well, be that as it may. Well, I could set up for Bloodraiser next turn, the King Mosh next turn. I will take 17 damage though. I can get 8 armor to make up for some of that. Oh. I think I go for the guaranteed King Mosh next turn. Over the uncertain brawl this turn. Doesn't feel good, but this does ensure that the giants die. Yeah, and I'm still at 14 health. That's fine. I didn't hit with this. Oh, well, I didn't have to. Of course I needed to hit with that. I forgot to do that. That was a mistake, obviously. But I guess it's fine. Time to mosh up this board. Yeah, made a mistake there, but that didn't matter in the end. Now I have got rid of all the giants. Phew. There were lots of giants.
Oh yes, they'll serve me now.
But he can't have Doom Guards, and he has to have Doom Guards too. But why does he have Stonehill Defenders if he has Doom Guards? I just don't know anymore. But I guess I'm killing the Void Lord. And I'm battle raging for some cards. Let's grab some cards. Hatchling seems like a good card. Armor up or shield block. Shield block is mana efficient, draws a card. I think we're going shield block here. And then play the Hatchling to protect the King Mosh a little bit from Hellfire clear. Obviously there can still be Hellfire plus Defile. Mortal Coils are gone. Another Void Lord. Alright. I don't mind another Void Lord, right? Is there going to be a Rini in that deck? That's very unlikely. There might be an Assault. Hard to say. Why is he playing Stonehill Defender and cubes in the same deck? I don't get it. But I think I'm killing this Void Lord here. I'm probably playing the Dead Man's Hand this turn. I think this is fine. I did manage to Q the attack, it's okay. I probably don't need multiple Drive Scramblers. I'm not playing around green here. He can get a Defile clear of this, but I don't mind. I have 2 Nesots coming. Or he can Hellfire the board away. I don't like that one either.
Yes. Oh yes. They'll serve me now.
So then we're playing the first Nesot. And let's see what happens next. He has 1 cube left. I mean, he has to have the Doom Guards left, right? There have to be Doom Guards if there's cube and faceless. There just have to be.
Out of my jungle.
So there's no twisting. Well, there usually isn't room for a twisting nAgA. Haha! He got a ring here. Can I kill him? Slam, execute, yeah, I can kill him. Slam the Rin. Execute, slam, slam. Yeah, execute the Rin. Slam this one. Slam it again. Hit some face. And the Warlock is dead. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.